Okay. So first we'll need to have open your MySQL. So let's check your database. Okay. There. Ayaw ulit. Let me first reconfigure my MySQL. There.
Ma'am, di po ata kayo naka-share screen.
Ayan. So let me first reconfigure my MySQL. Sabi ko nga eh. Root. There. Finish. So, and then MySQL. Root. Okay, so let's check our databases. So, syempre, hindi na Microsoft. I won't use the Microsoft anymore. So, I'll use sample. Because the sample has, ayan, two tables, the past and the student, wherein the table student, there, table student has this one, and the table pass has the username and the password. So, for the login form, I'm going to use the table pass for that one. So, let's connect your ODBC. So, control panel, system and security, administrative tools, and then you have your ODBC data source 32-bit, system, uh, DSN, I'll check 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's Microsoft. So, let's add another one. Or you may configure this one. Okay, you may configure that one. You change this one to sample. And then test. Okay. So, again, always check your database. Okay? Even if you have your DSN already, check if you have the correct database that is connected on your DSN. So I've changed it to sample because the sample contains the table pass which has the username and the password. So sample, okay? And then after connecting your ODBC, we may now start our Visual Studio. Okay, always remember you can actually include this on your previous um, projects because for you have your tables are in the same databases, right? So you can use yung table employee for that. So I'll have to create another project for my login. Okay, change the location. So this one is login in Splash. So I have two topics today. Don't worry, it will be ano lang, maiksi. Oh, sorry. So login and Splash. There. Oh, wrong spell is Splash. Okay, create. So let's wait. There. Okay. So I have here na for the form, I'll just add label na lang. Okay. So I'll just add a label here. Okay. Text welcome. Okay. Change the fonts. There. So that is for my label. For you, you can have your menu there. Okay. Just add a login screen for that. Okay. So to add a login screen, click project, add form, and then we'll look for login. There, the login form, and then add. Okay. This one is the login form. Actually, can change the image here. Just change it on your properties. So automatically the login form has a username text box. Remember, it's a username text box. Look at the name there. The name is a username text box, and then you also have the password, in which the password, okay, the password, when you type each letter for the password text box, it actually has ito. It uses the asterisk for that one. Okay? So for our codes, okay, I'm going to insert the codes on the button OK. Uh, there. So we have codes. It has me that close already. So I'll just remove the me that close. Okay. And then for this one, I'm going to have to connect to the database or the table. Okay. So again, like your codes on our previous lessons, you have dim, CNN as new, ODBC dot ODBC connection, dim, CMD as new, ODBC dot ODBC command, and then we'll have a variable, okay, to check later if your password and your username matches what is on the table. Okay? So, okay, I'm going to add a variable n as integer. Okay? And syempre, I'm going to have my connection string, cnn dot connection string is equals to my dsn, which is dsn is equals to L1, 2, 3. Okay? Again, this one depends on the DSN that you entered on the ODBC Data Source Administrator. Okay? For our class, we're going to use LA123. And then open the connection. So cnn.open. And then we have to create a command. So cmd is equals to cnn.create command. So we'll have command text. Okay? So we'll have select count asterisk, okay, from our table pass, where let's check our database. It, the table is pass. The field name is username and password. So where username is equals to single quote, double quote, ampersand, and then the name of our text box, it's username text box dot text, okay, and then end or ampersand, double quote, single quote, double quote, ampersand. This one is for our password. So password, sorry. So I'll have kulang Lagay natin. And password is equals to single quote, double quote, ampersand. We have the password text box dot text. Okay? Error because I need to have, okay. I need to connect it there. There. So I need to connect that there. Ganon. Okay? So I need to have the underscore for my query to be on the next line. So lagay natin password.text box. Sorry. Password.text. And then we'll have and or ampersand, double quote, single quote. So let's check. It's supposed to be, check natin let's check. Okay. So let's check our query here. Lagay natin select. Okay. Count asterisk from pass where username is equals to, let's say for example, username kabansag, and then end password single quote Rina. Okay? Semicolon. So there's one. Okay. So this one is working. We just actually here you just substitute the values there. So for the username, I place ampersand username text box dot text ampersand for this one for the value of kabansag. In this for the password, I substituted with the name of our text box, which is the password text box dot text. Next, so n is equals to cmd dot, we'll be using execute scalar because we'll be counting how many. Okay. And then if n is greater than 0, okay, then, okay, once it's greater than 0, like this one, it's greater than 0. Okay. So will call my application. Don't worry, this will create an error on your program, but we'll fix it later. So please check the spelling. So my dot application dot login successful is equals to true. Okay? And then I'll have me dot close. Okay? Uh, Once um once it counts as more than 1 or more than 0, it will open this my application, which we are going to execute later, or we'll code it later. And then else natin username that, let's use focus. May focus ba? Username text box, walang focus. Username text box that wala siyang focus. Okay, there's no focus. Okay, lagay na lang natin dot clear there. Okay. Again, it's error. Okay. So we need to have a login on our application. Okay. To create that, okay. So click project, properties. Diba? Tagal. There. So, properties, and then scroll down, look for the button view application event. Okay? For the view application event, ayan na siya. Okay? For the view application event, add here, sabi dito, di ba? Partial, friend, class, my application. So, add public, login, successful. Okay, see to it that the spelling of this one, okay, and this one is correct. Okay? So, as boolean is equals to false. Okay? Okay na. Next, let's create naman a startup for this. So, we'll have, lagay natin, my application events. Okay. My application event startup. There. So, again, you just click the my application event and then startup. Okay. So, on this one, place the name of the login screen. Okay. So, it's login form 1 that show dialog. Okay. If the login successful, then lagay natin form 1 dot show. Okay? If it's successful, this one will be displayed. Okay? Next, okay, go again to project login or the login there. Login splash properties and then change the startup form to login form. And then click start. Okay, let's test. It's Kabansag and then the password Rina. Oops, sorry. Ayan siya. Okay. Pero, okay, this one is executed. Okay. What you're going to do, balik natin. Balik natin, form 1. Let's choose form 1. So, testing again, Kabansag. And then, Rina. There. That did not display the login form. Okay, again, on the properties, sorry. On the properties startup, choose the form 1. Okay, because we already placed the login form here. Okay, again, ayan, Kabansag. Let's say for example, wrong password. Okay, okay. Only cleared the username. Okay, what if we want to also clear the password? Go to your login. This one for the in the else, place password text box dot clear. Okay. So let's run it again. Kabansag. And then lagay na wrong password. It just cleared. Again, Kabansag. Rina. Okay. And another one. Once you run your program, okay, as you can see, there's a close button here. So when you click the close, actually it will open the login, the form 1. Okay. What you're going to do there is go to your login form and then at the properties of your login form, look for okay, wait. Look for cancel. Look for, hindi ko mahanap. Hindi ko maalala. It's normal. Wait, senior moments. Control, let's try this one. Control box. Oh, there. Tama, control box. Okay. As you can see, ayan o. When I change it to false, ayan, the X button or the close button, wala. Okay. Ayan. So, kabansag, Rina, there. No X button. There. So, that's for your login. Okay. Next, we'll add a splash screen. So, for the splash screen, click project, add form, and then look for splash screen. There. Add. Okay. Okay. This one is for your splash screen. You can change the title. You can change the image for your splash screen. Okay. The important thing on the splash screen is you include a timer. Okay? Okay. So, include a timer. And then, for the timer, okay, click the timer. And then, change the enable property to true. And then, the interval, change it to 5,000. Okay? Next, double-click the timer. Okay? Put me that close. Okay? So that it will close the splash screen. Okay? And then, after you put this one on your timer, go to your events window again. Okay? Before the login form will be shown, place here or type here the splash screen one that show. Okay? So, click start. Oops. Okay. Wait lang. Change natin ng dialogue. Ayun, there. Ayaw, ayaw lumipat sa kabila. Okay, actually, on my other screen, the splash screen actually entered. Wait lang ah. Doon siya sa kabilang screen lumalabas. Okay, try ko. Lipat ko dito. I'll change my screen. Okay, I'll change my screen. Wait. Okay, so that you can view my Visual Studio. Okay, this one. So click start. There, the splash screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the login. So, kabansag, Rina. Okay, there. Okay?